Alright. What's going on here, internet? And my name is Johnny, just in case you don't know me. And before I talk a little bit about my dear friend Tony Horton and Peanut Eggs, I'll tell you a quick story. Right now in August, August 2nd, right? Last August, I was like scratching my head when one second. I don't think summer event is gonna take place in order for me to start exercising physically on a daily basis, on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. Um, the story going on in my head since way before February 1st, 2022. The story going on in my head for years. Mm, was that oh no, once I'm hitting my targets, once I'm reaching my goals, once I'm living my dream, then uh, I'm gonna start exercising physically on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and I'm committed. I'm gonna eat right, and if I and I'm committed. Like as soon as I'm reaching my goals, uh, I'm going to start working out on a daily basis, and I'm committed. And that was sort of the story going on, like the story going on in the background. Mm, was like, nah, like I'm good. Like I still have a six pack from when I was in college. Like I don't even think I even had a six pack when I was in college. Um, I dropped out of college when I was 21 years old. I'm 33 years old right now, so it had been over a decade that I hadn't worked out, that I hadn't. Uh, and this story going on in my head was like, oh no, once I'm reaching my goals, then I'm gonna start working out on a regular basis, and that's. Mm, Sorry, like messed up thinking. So back last August, I was like, nah, I was at the point where I was like, enough is enough. Like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't know if you've ever been at that point. Um, I was sick and I was sick and tired, and I just made a decision. I was like, nah, like enough is enough. So. I started I started out like working out. Like I started off like with 1,000 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and like 100 like curls or so to speak. And then it sort of like evolved a little bit. And I was like, now you know what? I also have to get in some cardio in order to get any results. Mm. So I decided to start walking a mile every day. This is how it all began. Mm. Mm. So I decided to walk a mile every day, and I did that for quite some time. I remember even like Thanksgiving time. I did that like on Thanksgiving Day, um, mm, and it seemed to be going like just fine until I got a letter in the mail that I had to go to jury duty. That I had to go to jury, and I was like, oh hell no. Like there's no way. The letter that I got in the mail that was already in December. I was like, no, there's absolutely no way that I'm gonna go to jury duty at that precise moment in time. We had an Apple emergency. There was something seriously wrong with my iPad. So instead of going to jury duty, I made an appointment at the Apple store at the Genius Bar, so that they can take a look at my iPad. This was already like in Christmas time. My birthday's on Christmas Eve. So I didn't go to jury duty, and I was like, no, well, you know what? It'd be kind of stupid for me to continue walking the mile every day. If I didn't go to jury duty, like, what if a police officer sees me and like picks me up or something? So I quit walking the mile every day. And on Christmas Eve, oh, you said, so what the hell was going on with the iPad? That's a really great question. I don't know if this has happened to you. It has happened to me before. Like if you let your phone die too many times, like the phone like commits suicide. Like like the charger quits like working for whatever reason, and you have to use a more powerful charger. Like you have to use a charger from like your MacBook to like to like bring your phone back to life or whatever. Well, I knew about that. For that very reason, I would never let the iPad die ever. And all of a sudden, like it died on me once. Well, I would never let it die ever. Mm. That's happening with my iPad, and I was like, nah, you know. So I winded up. Hey. I wound up not going to jury duty, and I went to the Apple store instead to get my iPad looked at, and they did a really great job. But now I have a genius iPad. Anyways, long story short, on Christmas Eve, but by then I was already introduced into my dear friend Tony Horton, and Peter X and stuff. And on my birthday on Christmas Eve, I made a decision. I was like, oh, hell no. Like I'm gonna start exercising on a regular basis. I'm gonna start exercising physically on a daily basis, and it has already been 177 days of the Peanut X Challenge. Every day, no matter what. And I already took on another challenge too, because it's in all reality what it is. It's a decision. To burn 1,000 calories over the next 60 days, because I found out that in order to get any real results, you have to actually be burning a lot of calories. So 1,000 calories every day over the next 60 days, and it's already day 18 of that. Day 18 of that. And it's actually 178 days. Okay. So, anyways, long story short, you know, to the point where is we've all heard of the book Think and Grow Rich, right? By Napoleon Hill. That book has created more millionaires and billionaires than any other book of its kind. Napoleon Hill also wrote some other books like Outwitting the Devil, The Secrets to Freedom and Success, and The Law of Success. And also by Napoleon Hill. And there's also another book out there. It's called The Science of Getting Rich, by Wallace. And the big secret that very few people are aware of is that you have to exercise physically on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And you know, I'll say this. All the professional basketball players in the NBA, the only way it's even possible for them to be professional basketball players is with Think and Grow Rich. All the professional football players in the NFL, the only way it's even possible for them to be professional football players is with Think and Grow Rich. Or the baseball players in the MLB. The only way it's even possible for them to be professional baseball players is with Think and Grow Rich. Even the president of your country, the president of the United States, the only way it's even possible for the president to be the president is with Think and Grow Rich. And the big secret that very few people are aware of is is that you don't have to wait for some miraculous event to occur, or like some miraculous event to take place, in order to because it's really a decision.